have, we've got eTrust, where you can set up your own family trust by protecting your assets and structure your estate in case of death. And then we also have eWills, where you can set up a will online for in the region of, I think it's 150 Rand, and for a trust it is 750 Rand. Normally a trust would cost you in the region of about 3,500 Rand if you have gone through the normal process of a traditional attorney.
Okay, and tell me something about it. So, you know, let's assume that we've decided we're going to get divorced. We go online, we fill in all the paperwork, we pay the money, you guys check it out, you give us the forms back. Obviously you're going to tell us then what to do and what court to go to and how to lodge these documents, and also obviously there's that terrible fellow, the sheriff of the court. Well, how does all that work?
Well, once we make the documentation available to you, we also provide a step-by-step guide that will take you through the whole process, and it will explain to you exactly all the steps that you need to take by, for instance, going to court to issue the papers, going to the sheriff to serve the papers, going to the family advocate to endorse the papers, and then taking all those papers back to court and then go on the court date to court to conclude the divorce. So we give step-by-step guide, and then we also have a hotline after that which people can call should they need assistance and advice during the process.
And this obviously is only really for those people who are not going to contest the divorce. In other words, there's no issues relating to the children, there's no issues relating to the financial aspects. These are the kind of people that would go and do this kind of a divorce, correct?
Yeah, generally this is just for uncontested divorce. We do also refer people you know, to external attorneys where it's a contested divorce, but mainly this is cases where people would agree to all the facts in the divorce.
Okay. All right, well, yeah, that sounds pretty interesting, and hopefully this is going to be something that catches on in South Africa, and it's something that's going to be used. I mean, some kind of statistics. I mean, what kind of statistics are we talking about in terms of divorce in South Africa?
Well, there's about 40,000 divorces in South Africa in all courts. That was statistics of, I think, 2007. Probably about 70% of those divorces are uncontested divorces, where you don't need an attorney when you use the eDivorce site. So yeah, it's been accepted quite well by the public in the amount of instructions that we're currently getting.
Okay, and then I see that you had an article recently that was published in, I think it was the Huisgenoot and the U, I think, which kind of like highlighted eDivorce. This is quite a new concept in South Africa. It's not been done before.
There's other similar sites on the internet that also provide the same kind of service, but how proper they are and how trustable they are, I don't know. The fact is that online divorce in the UK and Europe has increased by almost about 65%, where divorces that has been handled through attorneys have been decreased by probably about 30%. So it in the new digital age with the internet, people tend to look at an easy application as well as a more cost-effective application, and eDivorce is just one of those platforms that enable people to do it much more cost-effectively and without the intervention of a lawyer.
Okay, well, that's fantastic, man. Thanks very much for your time, Beatrice. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, Frank.
Cheers.